if my math is right, we could secure Champions League today. We could also not. It depends on what happens, because Juventus is on the same number of games as us. We both have a game in hand against everybody else that's in the running for this. So if they draw or lose their game in hand, they'd be on 65 or 64 points. Okay, and if we win, and this is the next game, we play Fiorentina, they play Salernitana. So if we win and they draw or lose, then we've secured it, because we'd have 72 points, they'd have 64 or 65, and there would only be 2 games left. Yes, 2 games left, which is 6 points. Math. All right, my friends, welcome in. Welcome in. Can we lock it up one way or another? Can we win the Europa League and claim the 4th spot? That'd be ideal. Just cash money. I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on some of our loanees here. Let's check on them. And this is the other thing I love, is that like this list is going to probably change when I come back to the screen. At least that's what I feel like happens. So Montana at Cittadella, currently 14th in Serie B. He's got 18 starts on a 6.84. I think we loaned him out in the middle of the season. Did we loan him out in the middle of the season? Is that what happened? Yep. So he's played every game. Serie B level, up to 1.3 million. This is the part of the episode where I'm going to ask your opinion, so you might want to take some notes. Maybe pause, grab a notepad. Do you think we should try and sell him at 19, or should we give him another loan? Like, is he ever going to make it? I mean, he's 6'6", which would be kind of awesome. So do we just he's on a contract for a long time. Do we just loan him again and get him some more experience? Because obviously it's been good for him. 1.3 million, because there's 2 ways. You kind of do both with your youth academy, right? You want to bring the good ones through if you can. You want to sell some of them to help fund the academy, right? So there's an option. Marius at Catania, Serie C, they've won the league. Yep, straight up won the league. Hold on. Going up. We had 2 players there, I think. 32 starts and a sub, 2 goals, 2 assists on a 709. Worth 750K. How you doing, Marius? Don't know. It says he's operating at Serie B level. Now, what we're not going to do, we're going to learn our lesson from last time, is we're not going to extend the loans of these players that are in Serie C going to Serie B, because all of a sudden they go from being whatever it is, important player contracts, to fringe player, and they don't get any game time. And it's like, well, that's not what I wanted. So we will not extend the loan, but it says he's 2-star. With some decent potential left. Like, he could be as good as some of our really good midfielders. Currently Serie B talent. So do we loan him again? Or do we sell? 750K. Guarini, unhappy. 23 starts, 10 subs, 8 goals, 3 assists on a 7-2-1. 20 years old. Contract for another 2 years. At Catania, they've won the league. He's got 3-star. Currently operating, but could be. So it probably needs another Serie C next season, because he could be a Serie B midfielder in the future. Looks like they played him in a couple different places. Kind of a mess, but, that's an option. Guintoli at San Benedetese. I think I said that right. Oh, as it came out, it tasted good on the lips. 36 starts on a 6.82. He's playing fullback, it looks like, or maybe some center back thrown in there. Again, kind of decent, currently Serie C level. Only has a year left. Do we cash out now? I mean, he's got essentially his value is what's left on his contract. So do we cash out now? Or is there enough of a glimmer? I mean, he's 21. I kind of feel like it's like, my thoughts are we probably sell this guy if we could, which means Serie C, it would be nobody, like me, nobody's going to buy him, right? San Basal at Pescara. Right, so they are 4th in Serie C/B, and I want to say they were still in the running. Are they not? They're still in the running, okay, to get promoted. Has been quite good for him. Lots of those yellow arrows going in that direction. 34 starts. He's got 4 goals because he's 6'4", 2 assists, 4 players of the match as a center back on a 7.02. Quite happy. I think he's undervalued, to be honest with you. He's got 2 years left on a deal, which is, we extended his deal, I think, this past season. Yep. Or last summer, we extended his deal. the idea was to go get him some games. I'm worried about the unambitious, but I do think, I mean, he's got some decent potential currently operating at Serie B level. So he's going to come back, and we're going to loan him again to somebody hopefully in Serie B that could give him some minutes. Now, I don't know if he'll be important player minutes. That's kind of the balance, right? It's like you go up a league, and Serie C is like, of course you're an important player. Serie B is like, maybe. But, or do we keep him? Do we keep him in the squad, to augment what we've got, right? And loan out like a Granit Emery or a Vincentini or something like that. But it's like the balance of getting him games versus not, versus having him available. Mara not doing great at Carpi. Carpi is 11th in Serie B. Mara is, oh dear, look at their squad, is on a fringe player contract because I accepted the contract extension because it said he'd be an important player. He's only gotten 1 start, 5 subs on a 6.6. I don't blame him for being frustrated. He's got a year left. I mean, it says he's at a Serie C level. We have to roll the dice and see if we can loan him again. They're not paying any of his wages, so I just don't think we're going to be able to sell him to a Serie C. It just feels like at this level, Serie C teams don't buy. At least not for that money, right? Rashid Bakali, doing okay. I mean, he's done great from a stat standpoint. Attributes going okay. 2 years left on his deal. 250k. Triestina, first in Serie C/A. Have they officially? Yeah. They're. What am I thinking? Oh, just barely. Wow. Okay. Even it's under 23s. Interesting. 10 goals, a 17 assists, people, on a 7-4-1. My goodness, that's pretty good. Currently operating Serie C, potentially a Serie B in the future. So give him another loan at Serie C, see if he can win the league again, rack up some more good stats. I'm a little worried about this, though. That's not great. That's the problem. They don't have great training facilities at Serie C. We remember those days. Golandi at the same place. 31 starts, 2 subs, 7 goals, 3 assists on a 6.79. Not to the best. Contract is ending. Did I offer him a contract? No, I didn't. He's wanted. Oh, there's some teams that want to buy him. His contract is up. Why don't you just do end of... And he's unambitious. He could be Serie B. Good player for Serie C. We might just... I think that's when we probably pull the plug. 4 concentration. Unambitious. 22. I mean, let's try it. I'm going to put a value. I want a value more than 0. Let's just see what they say. Collage. Really, I mean, he recovers natural fitness. Amazing. He's got 33 starts on a 6.53. It's Serie C. Not ideal. So his contract's going to run out. But, I mean, if you look at, we probably want to sell him, and we're going to let his contract run out. And everybody else, right? We're going to try and do something with and loan them back out and increase their value. Maybe sell them if somebody comes in with an amazing offer. I think that's been pretty solid. So, my friends, and here's the other thing, right? We got Vincentini, right? So, 1.5 star, potentially 3 star, got a year left on his contract, Serie C level, potentially Serie B, but hasn't really improved as much. That's why we kept him in the squad to see if we could improve him. Now we haven't played him, so that's partially on us. Versus Granit Emery would be the one I'd want to give game time to now. Now obviously he's, not played, but we have needed him a little bit. We got a start and a sub out of him. Same thing with the Vincentini here. So is that where a Sambasau or a Montana comes back, right? I really want your thoughts on that. That would be amazing. And I've rambled on for 8 minutes here. It's gonna be a long episode, my friends. Ken Luz is suspended. Serge is injured. Maybe So is injured. We're playing Fiorentina, so we're playing a 4-2-3-1, my friends. Angelini, what's he got? A tight thigh. Do we want to play Angelini with a tight thigh? I don't think we do, to be completely honest with you. So guess what? We're going to do the double switch, which is probably not going to go well, but we're going to try and rest Angelini's legs. And Viviani comes in at the deep lying playmaker. Lott comes in as the attacking midfielder. Kluga comes in because he can only go, I think, 45. I'll have to check the notes here. Yes, Oriole can only go 45, so I'm having to, like, rotate them, right? Like, what I did, sorry, going back here, we drew with Parma, 95th minute. Really not a happy bunny about that. We dominated the first half. 95th minute. It was only supposed to be 4 minutes. I was irritated. Not great. Not great, lads. But in that game, I started Kluga, brought in Oriole for Kluga, and then slid Andreasen over to wingback because he can know something about playing on the left wing, but not really. But just try to get the match fitness up. So I did probably rotate a little too much, but that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So Maximiliano comes in here. Lothar, because we do want to win this game, right? Like, we could potentially secure Champions League today. So it's not that I'm trying to rotate. It's just injuries have caused us to rotate in the midfield. And, we could play Grandi on the left, but I do want Grandi available to play against Juventus next. So we got to get Kluga back up to speed. Like, we do need... We're at risk, I feel like, if we don't, that if something happens to Grandi, now we have a wingback that's not match sharp and can't go more than 45 minutes, and Grandi would be out. Or Giroud, right? So, like, Grandi covers the sub for both of them if we need. If a game's going really well, Oriole can come in for Kluga, and we'll swap them back just like we did the last time. Yay. Here we go. 1 to 3 odds. You've only selected a possible out of 10 out of a possible 12 subs. It's like, well, we are covered with injuries. Do it for the fans. No one cares about the fans in our team. Maximili freaking Ano cares about the fans, as does Giroud. He had his third goal this... Did he score? I feel like he had his third goal this season. Hold on. Let's find out. Every so often, like, am I remembering last season? I don't know. If it happens today, so be it. We're not spent any time. I've only spent a lot of time doing math, but we haven't spent any time thinking about it as a team. Not as a team, just as a manager. Yeah. Good form is great help, but we get only if we guard against complacency. There can be no let up. Giroud takes the captain's armband. Yeah, I'm happy with his play there. I feel like sometimes. Yeah, it was. Yes, he scored it was kind of in the box, and he was like, "No, I'm taking it." It was kind of in the mixer, and he just like sliced it. It was good. It was like almost like it looked like probably wasn't, but felt like it was outside of the foot with his right foot into the near post. It was good. Locke in the first minute of the game. He's so excited. Locke, you're so excited. You're so excited to be in the game. You picked up a yellow. Like, yippee! Lothar. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, Jukes is mad. Oh, he tries to skim it to the... Watch, Locke will get sent off in the first 10 minutes. And then it'll be an interesting episode. Oh, just took like candy from a baby. Is that Alexander Ring? Nope, Jesper. I had an Alexander Ring at one point in time. That wasn't a save of mine. Yep, you're pretty good. Felix Aboa. Interesting. That's interesting that their fullbacks aren't as good with the ball at their feet as their center backs. That's kind of curious, I would say. And the reason I've rotated a little bit, like adding Andreasen into the mix a little bit more, is because of like maybe so it's like he was wearing down from overuse, and we do have oh goodness, did that hit 2 woodworks? It did. It went doink doink. We do have some players that played like 45 or 46 games or something ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh, dear. Kluga's just having a season, isn't he? We might have to sell him. But Renega will take the helm. Well, yeah, we're not at a point where I feel comfortable sliding Andreasen over, so I guess we'll play grinding. Pulled his grind. He could go 45 minutes, instead he goes 10. Lovely. Oh, injuries everywhere. Sebastian Szymanski. Viviani, nice. Distribution to Giroud. Is he going to slice it? No. It was kind of cheeky with the flick on there. Viviani win that. Thank you. Played up. Okay, I was thinking left back, but okay. Get us Maximiliano. He's got 16 decisions or whatever. Viviani, what are you doing, son? Good tackle, Jordan. Oh, the counterattack. Based on their counterattack is the counterattack to the counterattack. It almost falls. Gabriel Bond, point back, son. You had somebody at the corner of the 6-yard box. And demanding more. Hopefully Kluga is only like 4 days. And we see him back at some point this season. 11 shots, 4 on target. 6 shots, 3 on target for them. A half chance for us, nothing doing for them. Maximiliano. Oh! I don't even know who's is it Colomani? Just look at that. Ugh. Woof. That is a big woof in my book. Goodness me. Did I not just change it? Or was he already there? Was it like, oh yeah, we only have the one. Maximiliano was dancing. That was nice. Colombani! Yes, son. Maybe over the summer we should just do all penalty training. Like, just do it set pieces, you know, for the week. And, like, every day, 3 times a day. Penalty. We're not complaining how we get them. We just want to get them. But we cannot let up. Don't get place it. Okay, goodbye. Oh, Juventus isn't playing today, so, well, I guess we can still find out today. Oh, the Maximiliano. I want to see Maximiliano score. Viviani, I swear, if you dance on the ball again. I mean, I know you're a deep-lying playmaker, but you're playmaking. You're not, it's not a deep-lying dancer, you know? The D on the DLP, D is defend. Good tackle. Fair play. Viviani, Jordan, Viviani, Jordan. Swing it to the left, son. Or that way. Bergen's like, I'm back here. He was on side. Locke gets an assist. He's like, don't sell me. Let's see. Was he onside? I don't know about that. Are they going to show us a second replay to show the offside line? Oh, here it is. Okay, I guess when the ball was struck, it's hard to tell from the angle. I wouldn't have argued too much if it went the other way, to be honest with you. Like, Lothar's not played well a couple games now. 6.5. I mean, he's not played well at an inside forward. It's not really the role that he's supposed to play. We want goal differential. We want to put this thing away. Now, with that being said, we should probably, rotate some players. We got 2 goals playing against 10. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be a horrible, horrible, horrible mistake. And maybe it is. But I'd like to think it's not. We have been working with Bon on inside forward, so I'm okay with sliding him over there. That's fine. We could bring on Oriole to get him some minutes. I think Chavez has played a bajillion. Yeah, he's played 45 total games for us this season, so maybe take him off. Okay. I know it's dangerous to do the double switch, and then we're gonna do this. I'm trying to get Passoni some minutes, so I like this. Double inside forwards, running at them. Maximiliano stays on. Lothar goes up top in a position he knows naturally. We get Oriole some minutes. We take Colombani off. I think this is smart. Look to gain confidence, the young lad. Go on, son. Show me what you got. Ooh. Okay, tried to chip it, not trip it. Oh, Bond's like, I may be over here, but I can score from way outside. All right, boys. 22 shots, 2 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. There's 10 on the pitch for them. Let's go. Grandi. I probably should have taken Giroux off, but, you know, it's like Chavez versus Giroux. Oriole can play either position, but, you know. Oh. Okay, good tackle. Ish. He got a toe poke in. Oh, he just juked him. He just cut inside. Oh, dear. Bergen. Whoa. I already feel this is coming. It's going to be a demand more situation. We're probably going to concede a goal, and then it'll be, oh, the most dangerous lead in football is 2 goals. Double save. Oh, he's offside. That's still not okay. There's 10 on the pitch, boys. We shouldn't be getting outdone like that. Okay. What you got, Bond? Oh, you got nothing. Viviani, what you got? You got... Oh, a mistake for a center back! Maximiliano, yes! With a like a worm-burning laser beam is what I'd call that. Quite not. I will watch that one again. You saw it, but I think it's worth a rewatch. Mistake from the... Or maybe it's the fullback. I thought it was the center back. And then he just... Oh, you love that. When it doinks a little bit off the post or right next to the side netting next to the post. He scooted it right in there. John Short's like, why couldn't you sub me on, man? Hey, needs must, man. Needs must. Oh, is it another penalty? Oh, I don't know. It's not Colabani. Colabani's been substituted off. Who is it? The number 6, Viviani. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It doesn't matter. It is nice, right? We just we just drew with Parma 2-2. It is nice to come in with a mostly full squad, have to make a sub at the 10th minute, and then you end up smashing the team 4-0. And that crowd noise is aggressive. I thought if I paused, it'd go away. It was like an audio bug, but apparently not. Apparently not. 34 shots. That was key highlights. I want to point that out. Unbelievable. Now, has it been enough? Has it been enough? Juventus play on the 18th and they play us on the 21st. That's good. The other thing, Fiorentina also had a game like 3 days ago and then played us. So, like, that was also good. It's 5 to 6 days. Not great, not terrible. Could be worse. We'll give you 600 grand if you score 15 league goals. Well, if we lock up Champions League, do we play him? What's our budget at? I saw the comment. You're like, hey, we need to drop our budget. How about that? It doesn't matter either way. They're going to give us 1.5 next season and 30 million. Well, that's what we just adjust the wage budget. We've definitely qualified for the Europa League, so that's good. That's good. 6 headers won, 86% pass completion, 8.9. I always get nervous when there's not like a goal or assist where you could say like, hey, you did a great job, you know, like I don't want to go look at the actual stats to see what comment I should make to him. Is that lazy management? It probably is, but I don't really care. Let's not going to do it. You can't make me. You can't make me. Is Rene Gall? Yes, he's almost back. Yay, we almost have a full bench. Kind of. All right, let's because I rambled on for 8 minutes earlier, let's go see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to save and let's go see what happens tomorrow with Juventus. And do we even need to show you the Juventus game? Could we lock it up? What do you think? All right. I guess I don't. Oh, I don't know. Should we just do it live, right? Like, because we're not to the 18th yet. I gave the team a day off from training because we smashed the team 4-0, and it's we're exhausted and injury riddled. All right, Torino won, so they've only got a game left, so they can't catch us. So it all comes down to this Juventus match. Of course, I talked about how Rashid was doing amazing. He's at 7.43, that he does a 6.5 right after I start talking about it. Maybe I should never talk about our lone players. Maybe that's the thing. I can't wait to read your comments on that. That's going to be awesome. Well, we were the match with the most interesting match there by the media. Well, Genoa fighting on for life down here, 29 points with 30 points with Parma. All right, come on. Is this? I can't remember. Is this the guy who's leaving anyway? Yeah, they probably just want to do end of contract. Why wouldn't they just do end of contract? I'm happy under contract. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess you'll have to accept finding a new club. Like, you're going to have to find in 2 months. Wait. Is this saying that Juventus isn't going to win this game? Like, does the game know? Okay, they are 8 points back. 36, 37. There's 3 games that they have to play, which is 9 points. So it's unlikely, but like, we still have to play 2 games. We could lose those games, and then they could win their 3 games, and then it wouldn't be guaranteed. Or is it just saying for right now? I think it's saying failed. Is that a bug? Club vision objectives failed. That's not a failure, lads. I'm so confused, and I'm glad you were here for it. That's all I gotta say. Juventus drew. So did the game? Is that the game? I hate to break the fourth wall here, but like, is that Football Manager telling me in advance that Juventus was going to draw that game? That's the only thing I could think of. That it's like, hey, you've done a great job. Well, those matches hadn't technically happened yet. Had they? Or did I just miss when I was clicking on this that the games had played? No, it was at 10:39. The games wouldn't have been played by then. $1.5 million and $41.82 million. Okay, so it was like we had adjusted this to 1.5, and this was like 30. So they give us an extra 10 or so. Massive, my friends. Massive, my friends. We got 2 games left. That's 6 points. We can't catch Inter, so we secured a top 4, which means we're gonna get some cash monies. We're gonna get 3.93, not bad. I mean, really, it's all about the continental competition, right? So there's no need for me to show you Juventus or Udinese. So we'll just come back to play Sevilla. We've secured a Champions League spot. Can we win the Europa League in 11 days? Okay, let's look. You should be back. Okay. You should be back. Could be back. Could be back. Could be back. We're going to work on, I'm going to say general rehab. Although I want to put maybe stamina or whatever it is. Endurance. Quickness is the word I was looking for, because you get 2 categories going down. But let's do general rehab, see if that helps. Did I do that with Kluga yet? Nope. Man, he's had a rough season, let's be honest. So we play Juventus in 3 days, and it doesn't matter. So we could, like, pretty heavily rotate if we needed to. Again, you don't want to go into this game flat. Gosh, there's in 8 days, right? 3 games in 8 days. That's tough. So do we play more of our starters now and rotate against Udinese and then have our starters fresh? I think that probably makes more sense. Although I would like to rest Giroud and maybe just play Oriol out there to see if we can get his match sharpness up. Yay! Like button. Hit it. I can't wait to see your comments with the lone players. We'll see you then.